The ancient Roman poet Ovid once said, "A horse never runs so fast as when he has other horses to catch up and outpace." And in 2020, Raymond Weil is starting to gallop. Their latest effort, the Freelancer Cal RW1212 in a striking shade of green, proves it. If you like this video, why not give it a thumbs up and subscribe to Time+Tide, and also be sure to hit that bell notification so you never miss a new video. The stainless steel case measures in at a modern 42mm across and 10.6mm thick, and is purposefully round and quite traditional looking. Brushed and polished elements create a dichotomy of finishing, and while it's not a groundbreaking recipe, it has the desired effect. This is a good looking case. Whether in direct sunlight or a dark and brooding room, the Freelancer gleams with purpose, and it's satisfying to behold. Thanks to a screw-down crown, the Freelancer is water resistant to 100 meters, and it's capped with a flat piece of sapphire crystal that sits almost flush with its slim steel bezel. The caseback has also been fitted with sapphire crystal, which gives Raymond Weil a chance to show off one of this watch's strongest talking points. Caliber RW1212 is an in-house designed movement that Raymond Weil has commissioned third-party Swiss giant Sellita to manufacture. It's nicely finished, with the oscillating weight decorated with Geneva striping and other elements featuring some handsome perlage. The self-winding movement also offers 27 joules and no less than 38 hours of power reserve. The biggest party trick of this movement, however, is its exposed balance wheel, hairspring and pallet lever, which can be seen thanks to an aperture located at 6 o'clock on the Freelancer's attractive dial. Speaking of, this is easily Raymond Weil's best dial in recent memory. The particular shade of metallic green they've used is gorgeous and complex, like a cross between forest green and olive green. An inwardly concaved minute track lined with slim white accents is the perfect entree for what the rest of this dial has to offer. Highly polished, applied indices sit atop a radially brushed, matte satin finish chapter ring, which is then separated by a clou de Paris guilloche centerpiece that really makes the dial pop. A polished, barrel-style handset matches the indices seamlessly, and are filled with a soupçon of green superluminova. Some may argue that exposing elements of the movement at 6 o'clock is a tad contrived, but, to be honest, the diminutive aperture and exposed stainless steel bridge add a welcome element of visual complexity and three-dimensionality. Attached to the case is an olive green, textured textile strap, which really amps up the on-trend feel. The textile strap is accompanied by a polished stainless steel deploying clasp with the RW logo engraved onto its surface. As for the size, I'm not going to lie, there was a small amount of trepidation when I saw the specs of this watch on paper. 42mm is not small, but despite this, the Freelancer is satisfying to wear on the wrist, and that's mainly down to the relative slimness of the case. It doesn't feel weighty or overly ungainly. In fact, the best compliment that I can give this watch is that after 30 minutes or so on the wrist, you forget that you're wearing it. The new Raymond Weil Freelancer Caliber RW1212 is a solid option, and it's a model that, in our eyes at least, has rejuvenated the watchmaker. We can only hope this is the first of many more good watches to come from Raymond Weil. And now to pricing and availability. The Raymond Weil Freelancer Caliber RW1212 in green has a recommended retail price in Australia of $3,150, and it's available right now at the Time+Tide store. Thanks for watching, and why don't you let us know what you think of this watch down below.